All right. Hello, we're gonna try this again. Sorry, having some technical difficulties this morning, of course. Trying to get all this technology figured out. Probably wouldn't hurt if I practiced a little bit more. But here we are. Welcome to the Twisted You on this lovely Thursday morning here at the end of October, coming up into September, which I don't know about you, but I always get really excited about because that means fall's coming. And that means sweater weather is coming. And I do get very excited about that. So anyhow, we're going to see if I can navigate through this. You know, I sat down and typed up all my pretty notes this morning. They looked great, had all the links in there. It was fantastic. And then I didn't save it. And then I had to restart my computer. So I had to redo it all. And haven't gotten it printed out yet. So we're going to be going off of my computer. So, hi, welcome. I'm going to start out with what I am wearing today. Back up. There's something wrong with the volume, Callie says. And so does Carolyn Griffin. Sorry about that. Can you hear me at all, or is it just really low? How about now? Can anybody hear me?
You sound okay.
Good morning, you sound okay. Okay, thank you, Stacy. Appreciate it. I just got it turned up, and I think I had the phone was a little bit too far to the device there, and it causes, I think it covers the microphone. So I pulled it off a little bit, and hopefully that fixed it. All right, I got to point this down so that you can see this. So this is what I am wearing today. This is the Spring Fling Topper by Karen M., the Knitting Contessa. And I knit it out of an Alexandra DK Pendleton cake. It is one of my favorites. I adore these. As a matter of fact, I'm giving this one away today so somebody can make their own fabulous summer fling topper. Callie is with me today, and she'll be putting in all the pertinent information into the comments down below. So, and those of you that are logged on, I'll have to repeat this a couple of times, I'm sure, but please comment. Anybody that comments gets put in for the drawing next week. Oh, Carolyn, I'm so happy. Good. Yay. And I love your name, of course, and how you spell it correctly. That's great. Anyhow, so that is what I'm wearing. That was what I knit it with. So next, I always like to talk about what I'm knitting. And I'm knitting this fabulous, beautiful little cowl that I would love to show you, but I can't. It is actually out of Alexandra's LYS colorway. LYS, your local yarn store. They usually, it's TNA that puts on the LYS Day, which usually happens in April. And, oh, thank you, Stacy. And, anyhow, we had to cancel it this year because of the COVID, and they rescheduled it for September 12th. And so Alexandra had this beautiful color, you know, kind of used the Pantone colors and stuff, had this gorgeous, gorgeous colorway all dyed up, and she shipped it out, and then it got canceled and has asked us to sit on it until LYS Day in September, so on the 12th. So you'll get to see it on the 12th. I can't show you yet, but of course it is just gorgeous Alexandra yarn, and I'm excited to reveal it when we get that chance. Okay, so that's what I'm knitting. Having a lot of fun knitting it. Love to show you. Can't. Alexandra would kill me. Okay, so moving on. We're going to talk about this week's kit. We are doing the cartography hat by Tin Can Knits, and we're knitting it with the new yarn that we just got in. And it is our Ella Rae DK. I have several colorways I'm going to show you. We're starting with these. I tried to pick out just some nice fall colorways. You've got a pretty baby blue and a nice mauve. And I love this kind of royal blue and a gold. Actually, that might even be purple. It's Silent Night. It's like really dark blue and purple mixed together, right? All right. For those of you that like the shades of gray, there you go, shades of gray. This one I am in love with the pink and this beautiful brown, kind of a sandy, well, really dark sandy brown. And the last one is this green and kind of a camel color. So those are our kits this week, available online or in store. So come on in and see us or hit us up online. They are available. And it's a new yarn for us. We wanted to get a kind of a superwash DK in. It's got a really nice twist to it. Cindy loves to knit with this yarn. It's got great stitch definition. It is just 100% superwash merino. You got about 260 yards to the skein. Hey, Cindy's watching. Hi, Cindy. Feel free to comment about this yarn if you'd like to. So anyhow, that's one of our new yarns that we're getting in. As a matter of fact, we are very busy. I've had Chandra just running around like a chicken with a head cut off trying to figure out who all is going to knit the models for the Sweater Weather Get Together coming up in October. So we've got most of them out being knit right now. We've got the new yarns in, specifically for the models. We've got some pretty new yarns that we're excited to launch then. Some of them we're going to go ahead and just introduce now, like this DK. And so we do have we're going to have some new yarns sort of trickling in between here and October and getting ready for that event. I would like to say there is one that we just got the other day that I'm super excited about, and the only thing I'm going to tell you is it is a beautiful Angora blend. And it's a nice kind of a heavier, chunky weight, like an Aran bulky weight. So really excited about getting that in and showing that off for all of you. Sweater Weather Get Together is going to be about mid-October. We'll be launching details here in a few weeks, really start talking a lot more about that. But we're excited as always. That is a lot of fun, finding new yarns and patterns and stuff. So what's next? We're gonna do a contest. It's about time, right? It's been forever since we've done one of those. So we have got, we decided we're going to do a baby gear contest. Oh, Cindy, you got that one. Lucky you. Have you started it? And how is it going? So while she's answering that, baby gear contest. Knitting and crocheting, 3 categories. We're going to have a blanket, a garment, which is basically you're going to cover the baby, right? Sweater. I did a sleep sack would work for that. Little pantalones would work. And then the third category is accessories, cap, booties, toys, right? Little baby toys, if you want to do those, are an option. So that is the contest. Everything is due in by October 10th. And then that following Monday, we will start our judging or voting. We don't judge, right? We don't judge here. That's what we just vote. So we'll start our voting both in store, and we're going to provide an online option as well. So we don't know quite what that looks like yet, but we will get there. Quick reminder for those of you that are jumping on right now. Oh, I didn't know you were doing that one too. Okay, Cindy, well, I'm excited to hear about what you think of that new little Angora blend yarn. All right, so for those of you just jumping on, anybody that comments on this live will then be put in for the drawing for next week. So please drop a hello, drop a where you're from, any questions, anything like that in the comments, and we will make sure that you get in the drawing for next week. Back to baby gear contest. So I picked out 3 yarns that I think are good options. Of course, you can do whatever you want, but that you can come in and take a look at these. I'm going to start out with just kind of your basic. This is an Ella Rae Super Wash worsted weight, right? So it's washable. You can throw it in the washing machine and then lay flat to dry, which is good for the babies. And it's nice and soft. My second one, I really love this stuff. It's called Cumulus, and it's a Juniper Moon Farms. It is a cotton nylon blend, and it is so yummy soft, and they have great colors. I think it'd make a fantastic blanket. I think we did some really good blankets too last year out of a blue sky cotton. Whether we have some or not, I couldn't tell you. Hey Tracy, thanks for joining us. Anyhow, you'll have to come in to find out. So the third one that I picked was Bamboo Pop. I love this yarn, and it is really great for kids stuff. And it is a cotton bamboo blend, 266 yards. We have so many different colors, and they have the nice variegates as well as the solids. So find a pattern, come in and pick out your yarn. You got till October 10th to get those in, submitted, and we'll do some voting. And we're paying out the third place in all categories. So you'll get your U-Bucks and get to buy more yarn, because who doesn't want more yarn? The Juniper Moon Cotton Nylon weight, Connie, that is a worsted weight. I would almost feel like it's kind of a heavy worsted, almost an Aran weight, but it is listed as worsted. So that is what we have for the contest. What's next? Guess what? Alexandra is coming to town. I love it when she does that. And for some reason, when she hits town lately, we seem to be celebrating some milestone for her. And this is nothing different. So next week, September 2nd, please join us for Stitch Night. We have new hours. It is 6 to 8. It was 6:30 to 8:30, but it's getting kind of dark earlier, so we bumped it from 6 to 8. Sunset Park. We will be celebrating Alexandra's 55th turn around the sun. So please join us. There will be cake. All right? We like that. She did reach out to me about a month ago and said, hey, would you send me a picture, some kind of something for some inspiration, and I'll do a colorway for you, a custom colorway. And so, and I regret that I don't have the picture handy, but I will have it in the shop when we bring the yarn in. But I found this adorable picture of my daughter, and she was actually standing in the middle of a bunch of huckleberry bushes, kind of late September, early October. So they had a little bit of green on it. Some were green, some were just on fire red. And then she had all this beautiful golden kind of grass around her and wearing this gorgeous little turquoise colored shirt. And I just thought, man, that just screams a little bit of fall to me. So I'll have that picture out because it's super adorable. But you'll understand where the inspiration come from. So the yarn is going to be a sock weight. And it's just beautiful gold colors, and she's got splashes of reds and greens and turquoise in it. And we'll have 2 accompanying solids with it. So you could do a project with all 3 colors, or just 2 if you wanted, or just work that one colorway into, like a yoke sweater or something like that for some color work. Anyhow, we're excited about that. So Alexandra's coming in. She comes in on the 2nd. She'll make the event with us. And then she sets up her pop-up shop from the 3rd clear to Saturday the 5th. So she'll be in here for 3 beautiful days. So please come in and visit with her. Catch up on what Alexandra's summers look like. I think it's definitely looked different than any summer she's had in the last few years. Hopefully relaxing, and she's been inspired for new stuff. Always love to see what's new coming from Alexandra. Quick reminder to those of you that maybe didn't catch it earlier, if you would please drop a comment down below. We'll make sure that you get in for next week's giveaway. What else is new with the U? Hey, guess what? We're getting some needle sets in. Some fun ones. We've been getting requests for the square needles. And so we have a set. They're wood, and it's, hold on. I apologize for all the uhs. Here we go. Cubics from Knitter's Pride. Interchangeable needle set. We have sizes 6 through 11. And they're those beautiful square, and I've knit with these before, and they're really good. People with arthritis, they're a little bit easier to hang on to. I don't know if you can see a little bit there, the squareness of it, but they're just a gorgeous wood interchangeable set. So, never too early to start dropping hints for Christmas. Yeah, I said that. I said that. But you want to, if this is something you want, you got to get it out there quick, because you never know if we're going to have them or not when they're ready to shop. So there's one. Next one is we got some more Likey needles in, and these are the long needles. I got to step way back. Look at how long those suckers are. They are huge, huge. And we have sizes, looks like 7 clear up to 17. And it's that beautiful driftwood color from Likey Needles. It's a great needle, has a fantastic join. I like knitting with the longer ones a little bit better, but that's a personal preference, because I'm about ready to show you something that gives me anxiety right now. We have a brand new set from ChiaoGoo, and they're called Twist Shorties. I'd show you the sign, but it's backwards, so I'm not gonna. How about that? We have sizes 4 to 8. Okay, you ready for this? That's the needle. That's the needle. Here's the 8 in the long. Gives me anxiety so much. But I am absolutely sure there are people that adore these, and it works great, especially if you're knitting with socks, something very small and in the round, so you don't have to do the magic loop or you know, double pointed needles, which also give me anxiety, but that's a personal thing, right? So these are fabulous. I mean, look at that. He's so tiny. So anybody that's been looking for a shorty set, by God, we got them now. So come on in and check them out. Woo! There's something for everybody, right? Connie, yeah, I think they would be good for hats and socks. I think they're pretty handy for doing those smaller in the round projects for sure. Let's see, Stacy, I love the shorties. They are so delightfully sharp. Oh, good. Well, thank you so much for that, Stacy. Great with the split potential yarn. Okay, I appreciate it. See, I mean, everybody has their own thing that they like, and it works for them. So fantastic. Come in, check them out. And so that's what's new with the U. That's sort of it. Anybody want to just chat about something? I'm not in a huge hurry this morning. What do you got out there? Any questions? Anything? I'm gonna step away because I gotta go find out. Ooh, I gotta get the names so I can do the drawing. You ready? Huh? Oh my God, okay. So I remember I was gonna make a little comment about the sack sale this year. So as most of you know, our online store is fairly new, and we're kind of working through how to manage that. And you know, it's been great. It's been kind of slow, you know, obviously faster than it would have gone pre-COVID, but people are really getting used to using our online store, which is great. We love it. Which, you know, you experience some growing pains. So we have our sack sale, progressive sale, as you know. Start out 25%, things move to 50%, and then some things move on to 75%. Well, when it moved to 75%, we got inundated with online orders. We were not prepared for that, and it was a bit of a fiasco, and I want to give a huge shout out to my staff who scrambled and did what they could to manage that. And we had huge sales in store too. I mean, it was amazing. It was crazy. And you know, of course we loved it, and full of lots of challenges. I know that there was, you know, a customer or two that probably got a little frustrated with us, and I hope I've talked to those that did and expressed my sincerest apologies for any screw-ups that might have happened, and I hope I've made everything right. Like I said, these growing pains are pretty impressive, but we're getting it figured out. Sack sale ends this Saturday, so if there is anything that you guys are just kind of holding off on or want to come in and check out, we have a little inventory left. I seriously came in on Monday and I was like, holy crap, I'm a little worried we're not going to have any yarn left in the store whatsoever. All right, for some reason my thing wasn't scrolling, so now I got to scroll it. So Patty has shorties too. That's awesome. You got your stuff. Oh, good, Carolyn. I'm glad you got your stuff. Please post a link to the pattern for your garment. I think Callie, did you get that? Callie's got it, which is probably the next line down. Oh, yep, there it is. Patty, I love them, but my hands get sore if I knit too long with them. Mine too. Like, I really struggle with them. So yeah, the squares are pretty neat. I just knit something recently on some metal squares that I'd gotten at some conference somewhere and really liked them. So I recommend trying them out for sure. All right, well, I think I reached the end of the comments. Okay, so last time, people, drop a comment somewhere down below and we'll make sure that your name gets into the drawing. Today, we're drawing for your very own Alexandra Pendleton cake. And you too can make this lovely topper. And you can't see it because I can't get my phone to go this way. Very, very frustrating. Wait, Barbara says, I've used your online store. Oh, I'm so glad, Barbara. Good, good. We had one order that, God bless her, she had 50 items in the order. And we had never had that many before and didn't realize that you had to push a button that said, load more items. And we only had part of her order put together. And then unfortunately, the rest of the yarn sold. So then we had to order more yarn to cover her order. It was an amazing problem to have. Like, I am not going to complain for 1 second. It was great. And my staff, they're awesome. They got it figured out. All right, so I'm going to do the drawing. All right, who do we have here? Lucky Heather Pedersen. Congratulations, Heather. You have your very own Alexandra shawl cake. I love this yarn. I hope you like it too. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me today. I've kind of missed you. I do enjoy doing these lives. I've been playing Uber to my daughter and her horses a lot lately, and we were gone the last couple of weekends. Great adventures. Wouldn't trade it for the world. My daughter and I have a whole lot of fun being stuck together in the truck for hours and hours. Really is pretty good. All right. Thank you, Stacy. My staff is amazeballs. I couldn't do it without them. So everybody, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a super great day and an amazing weekend. And remember, September 2nd, next Wednesday, 6 o'clock, Sunset Park, cake, and we get to celebrate Alexandra again. Can you really celebrate her too much? I don't think so. Anyhow, we'll see y'all there, everybody. Stay twisted.